Rose, Logan wants me to tell you something, but he specifically is saying do it when it's recording because he wants to brag to everyone,
Yeah.
not just you.
I want Rose's reaction.
She says she's sure that it's One Piece related.
No!
Yeah.
Stop talking about it!
We're not talking about it.
Whatever!
I already started recording.
You're a liar.
Welcome back to Grab a Gamer. We're here playing Stardew Valley. I'm Lauren.
I'm Patti.
I'm Rose. I'm loading in. I'm here!
Woo!
I forgot I was wearing my little fisherman cap.
And we're trying to complete the community center in 1 year. If you didn't already know about it at this point in the series, then you should probably go
if you're
back.
jumping in for the first time, but that's what we're trying to do. I have updates of my personal Stardew Valley playthrough.
Let's hear it.
Yeah.
And those are that I have. Well, on the one hand, why? Isn't it escape and then tab to sort your inventory?
Tell ya. Escape and then tab.
What?
Doesn't that? Am I crazy? What's
No,
the
there's
button
a
you
little
press to
button.
make everything go together?
The little
Just to
white,
organize.
the little white thing under the tree.
Yeah.
Does someone have a thing
I think
strong
I just
enough?
had a stroke.
Does anyone have a pickaxe strong enough for that? The meteorite.
I don't know that any of us have.
No, we need a one higher than
I don't
What
have any of
what
mine.
is
I
the
think we
max
need
that someone has?
a big one. We have a steel.
Okay, I'm gonna
Where's
work
my
on
tools?
getting
I
this
found
steel.
My update is. Oh, well, now my brain stopped working.
Tell us about your update for
Yeah, your personal-
For my
Oh.
Stardew
personal
game.
playthrough, my update. Nope. Somebody else is gonna have to start something else, and then my brain
Okay.
will kick back in.
Well, I'll let you
We'll
know
find out. We
that
have
I
money
have
now.
I have 0 personal updates for my
Golly.
Stardew because oh no, what is happening right now with my computer?
Oh.
I don't know. I pushed a button and it was telling me stats about my computer.
Whoa.
Wow, it distracted me so hard.
Oh my gosh, guys!
I'm sorry,
why
I don't
I
have
listen.
an up. No, listen, I don't have an update because
it's a rough run
I was
of
at
it.
the airport for a long freaking time. Rose, I don't know how close I was to you, but that's where Logan and I spent the night because apparently customer service closes before the last flights come in. So even if you could have gotten a hotel, if you had just decided to not try to make your connecting flight, like, we didn't do that, and so we just had to stay at the airport because they don't have 24-hour customer service, apparently.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I was like, well, I wish we would have stayed in Rochester, but... So
Dang.
yeah, it wasn't great. Apparently a lot of the flights out of Rochester get delayed, and so we ran across the airport. I gave myself an asthma attack, like an exercise-induced asthma attack. I've not had one of those in so long.
Oh my gosh,
And
that's so
I had
scary.
a terrible cough for so long, and like we were sweating. We got up there, it said flight closed, and we were just like, "Are you serious?" Like, it was
I
just
would have been so
not a
upset.
fun experience. And then yeah, so we
No.
just slept. We smelled so bad. I do still smell bad, but I at least did like a quick little like
Do the cursory.
yeah. I don't want to get in trouble, but it was a horse bath. I don't know if that's not an allowed thing that you're allowed to call it.
A horse bath?
A horse bath.
Oh, a
don't know what that
horse
means.
bath. First, I had heard horse bath, and I was like, I don't think the horses are gonna be offended.
No.
They don't take good baths anyway.
But I was just realizing when you were saying you had updates, I was like, man, my experience in Stardew or in the airport would have been so different if I had brought my personal laptop.
Oh, so true.
But also, it is way too heavy. I thought I was gonna die with my little work laptop. There's no way
Right.
I could have carried those two
There's,
around.
yeah, the beast of a gaming laptop.
Especially because some genius was like, you know what? We're gonna go to a bookstore because books are light to carry, right? So I had several
Oh,
books in
famously-
my carry-on.
Famously easy to move and carry books.
I got
The
TSA
hell
pat
of-
downed twice. Like the full thing, not the thing where they're like, "Oh, let me pat the zippers on your pants." They were like, "Okay, stand over here. I'm gonna touch you with the back of my hands." They do all the stuff. They test their gloves, and then after they tested her gloves, they patted me down with the fronts of their hands. One of them karate chops me in my sternum,
Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh.
and then they're like checking to make sure I don't have stuff in my bra and stuff. And the one
Good
lady was so
grief! What did they think you were gonna do?
I don't know. And I'm like, what did they find on her gloves? And the one lady, there was one point Logan asked me later, he was like, what were you laughing about with that lady? She kept rubbing my ribs and she was like, what is it? And she like pulled my shirt up and she was like, is that your ribs?
Oh
And
my god!
but she was so confused. She was like,
Like,
is this?
ma'am, this is my body.
Yes.
What?
That's
It
wild.
was just, it was very, that one, that was fine because that flight was 2 hours delayed. We were not in a rush there at all. But,
Good grief.
so, so that I may live vicariously through you, how did you progress in your personal Stardew?
Oh lord. Well, what I can tell you that I do remember is that I am only get away from me, slime.
Who is,
I am only 2 items away from completing my community chest
nice.
on my playthrough. I might have to wait until fall. I'm in the beginnings of summer right now of year
Ooh.
2.
So it's like,
For myself.
it's the perfect ones that you need?
It's the damn. No, I have all that stuff.
Oh.
I actually did fantastic. It's the stupid apples.
Oh, did you get the fruit cave?
I did get the fruit cave, and only one
No.
apple has come out of it this entire time.
That
Brutal.
stinks.
And then I go and I check the lady every blasted Friday and Sunday.
I feel like there are more trees right now. Maybe I'm
Need more
imagining
trees?
it.
Maybe the enchanted forest has some hardwood
No,
in it.
I'm like at the lake or at the river right before you go to the ocean.
Oh yeah, those are gone. What level are ghosts most prevalent?
I want to say it's the one where it's after the ice, where it kind of looks
the
like the inside
fire?
of a castle.
Oh, okay. I'm in the wrong place. I'm gonna die and I'm in the wrong place. Okay.
Patty,
Well-
did you say? Oh no. Patty, did you say that there are more trees? Or
It
less
looks like
trees?
it by the, but maybe I'm imagining it, like when you're
If
going
you
to the
are-
ocean.
If you're saying there's more trees, it's probably because we have not yet
Oh.
cut down all the ones that happened during the green rain.
Well, these ones that we can't reach, they have like purple in them.
Oh,
they're
never mind
pretty, but we can't touch them. It doesn't. Look
I see.
I misunderstood you. I thought there were less trees, and I was thinking about the trees that were cut down.
Fewer. I'm
At a
sorry.
place?
Logan just gave me a look. I haven't slept too much in the past.
Yeah, no,
However long
that sounds
since-
wackadoodle.
Yeah, Logan's like, did you even tell them about our overnight stay? Kind of, but as I previously told you before we started recording, I slept through most of it. And I was like, Logan, just like wrap yourself up in your backpack, guard all your stuff, and use it as a pillow. Everyone else here is just as tired as you are. No one wants to carry more stuff around right now. Like, no one in the airport. I feel like you're fine. And he was like, I just
Yeah.
can't do it, Patty. And so I got probably 4 hours of sleep in the airport. Logan did not. And then I also slept very well on the flight. It was a short flight. It was a 38-minute flight, but
Hot damn. Oh man, especially all that for 38 minutes would be horrible.
Yeah, well, and honestly, if the reviews had been more promising for the rental car company, we may have just been better off driving home. However, our luggage didn't get in. It was supposed to get in at like 11 tonight because it got stuck in Charlotte. And it came in at 1:30. So when
Ugh,
Logan went
man.
ahead and went and got it.
that's
And
awful.
it's totally unscathed.
Hell no. Well, I'm glad it's unscathed,
Yeah, me too.
but hot diggity dog.
I've just been wandering around aimlessly, and I need to be making money because I just spent a lot.
Oh, I thought you were
Yeah,
talking
I think
about real
we
life
need,
again
like,
for a second, and I was like, girl, me too.
What do we need?
Like $45,000 so we can upgrade the coop in the barn.
Oh, that's a lot. Yeah. So we'll get it
Did you say
faster by
40,000?
Yeah, because I think
Yeah.
it's
Oh, no,
25
you're
and
right.
20.
we'll get
Yeah.
it faster by investing in our tools.
The barn is 25,
Yeah.
and the coop is 20.
Oh man, I should have upgraded my axe though. That's okay. I can still do
I
it.
suppose
I
it's
can-
too
I
late
can
for
upgrade
me to go
my
back into
axe.
the mines.
The skill at least.
I
Has
happen.
anything else happened in your playthrough?
I'll tell you what. Look under your beds before you go to bed tonight, and I'll tell you.
What?
Whoa.
your
That sounds
Stardew
scary.
beds. Your Stardew Valley bed.
Okay.
This
Either
sounds
way.
this sounds like
terrified.
a game that I've played.
Let's play a game.
Wait,
don't
Patty's
wanna-
been in Saw?
I don't want to name
Oh.
it in case you play it later on because I don't want to ruin the surprise. But
Oh, fair enough. Can I sell mushrooms? Is that fine for right now?
hover over 'em, right?
Alright.
Let's see if the
See if you need them.
I'm doing it. I can't believe that me forgetting how to organize my inventory really deleted all of my knowledge from my brain. It really ended it. It ended it right there. It was over. It was done.
A possum?
Oh,
I
what a
just
good
saw
sleep.
I just saw a possum.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's
Love a little
cute.
possum.
I follow a possum bot on X, formerly known as Twitter, and it's adorable.
The artist formerly known as Twitter.
Yeah, just to clarify.
I love it. I never got a Twitter.
I barely used it, and now I only read what pops up on my thing sometimes. But I do get
So
I
valid.
follow like Highway Patrol and like local news and stuff, so I do get some push notifications that I'm like, oh, good to know.
Nice.
It's not all junk.
Yeah. It's a good time. I know.
Oh, shoot, need to
I
go
think
to
I
bed.
had one for like a second when I was in the 10th grade and then never touched it again. So it exists out there, but I think I don't even use the email that it's for anymore. I use TikTok much the same way you use X, and that I do nothing on there myself.
Yeah.
But I do in fact. And I follow the Oklahoma wildlife people.
Oh, they're so fun.
They are so fun.
I love all their things.
All their stuff is
Okay,
so good.
I'm crashing in your bed tonight. Hello,
Okay.
Lauren. Oh no, not your stuff. I'm sorry.
Oh, I didn't look under the bed.
Look under
Oh,
your bed
yeah,
in the
me
morning.
neither.
Oh, actually, perfect timing. Look under your bed in the
Ooh.
morning.
Yay, mystery boxes.
Woo.
I remember the first time I got these. It's so exciting.
So, this is a neat thing. This is part of the update, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I was like, I don't ever remember.
I
Alright, we got some good money.
moved my bed. Nothing was there.
Okay. Patty, check your bed. Please.
Oh yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Neutral spirits.
This isn't. I'm sorry, I picked your things because I just ran outside and
That's okay.
forgot those were yours. Do you want your starfruit somewhere?
Yeah. You just throw it. I'll put it away.
Yeet
Yeah,
it
thank
to the
you.
wind.
Wait, I also have two peppers.
You can just sell the peppers. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm off to fight 3 ghosts.
Do it.
Can I make a magnet ring? That would greatly
So-
improve my life.
what was supposed to happen, or what may happen later, one of the things I discovered was I accidentally picked up my bed in my own playthrough when I woke up one morning, and a mystery box was underneath.
Oh,
that's
It was super fun. It was a hilarious little good time. Oh, heck yeah, there's grapes out and about.
Oh, I didn't have one under my bed. What a ripoff.
Maybe it happens later. It happens in a certain season. I
Maybe
don't
it
know.
just happens randomly.
It could just happen randomly. I just know that I accidentally picked up my bed and it was like mystery box. I was like, oh! Anyway, yeah, my other thing that I need is a walleye, which I guess also is a fall fish. So there's every chance I'm gonna have to wait until fall to finish my community bundle.
Oh.
I did go to the summer desert event though that you were talking about, Patty.
Oh yeah.
It was
What
super
did you
fun.
think?
It was awesome.
I wish the time would like, if you all were there, it would go to like the regular time where it just you get home really late.
Oh, right, exactly.
You know,
yeah.
it just triggers an event where time stops. Because then you could really just, actually. I feel like you can't go very far in the challenges in that short period.
It is very difficult. Although there is like a dude in the very back who can send you directly back to the farm.
That's helpful for sure.
But it is not. I agree. I wish you could stay there an unlimited amount of time.
And that's not really too far of a walk compared to like the
really
winter event.
not.
Like, because that one's a little bit of a walk.
These are facts.
But of all the places you could be, that's closer to Lauren's house than mine, as we have learned.
Yes, as we have discovered. Lauren, in my personal playthrough, Lauren got to watch me die one day that I was staying over at her and Clint's house. And it was the night of the festival, the shops on the ocean. And the dude will like send you back to your farm, and I had stayed until fishing in the exotic fishing place until like 1:30 a.m. Because in my brain I was like, oh, I'll just get teleported immediately back to the farm.
It really was a good plan.
Yeah, and I'll have more than enough time to run from the teleportation spot to my bed. And what wound up happening was I got teleported over there. And then, Logan, my screen is not interesting, by the way. If you're cutting to my screen during my story, you might want to be watching other people, because I'm just staring at an elevator while I look up where ghosts are.
Yeah, I'm finding it very hard to multitask.
And I did not realize, this was my first time teleporting back to my farm, that I had, like, 2 trees and a bunch of rocks or some logs in front of, like, blocking me into my teleportation zone.
Wait, rats?
Logs.
Oh,
Logs.
logs.
And rocks.
Rocks.
That were locking me away.
Oh, there's a furnace back here. There was a
from
tree
where I
blocking
was
it
supposed
from
to be. And, it was devastating.
Oh.
I passed out desperately trying to free myself from the terrible...
Yeah.
The terrible blockade that I had unknowingly trapped myself within. And Lauren was behind me and she was just like, oh no.
This is the things we do.
The things we do. Well, you better believe the first thing I did when I woke up was like clear that whole area.
No, I don't. If
That will
someone has a
never
magnet ring, there's some wood up on this cliff for you.
Oh, okay.
'Cause I can't reach it.
Come here, you little...
Does anyone know
son
how
of a
to
gun.
make tree fertilizer?
Tree fertilizer? Isn't
Tree
it?
fertilizer.
Hold on, let me look
I
at
do
mine.
not know how to make it.
I assume
I
foraging?
also don't. Yeah, I think so. It is a foraging reward, but I'm not at that level yet. I want to see what's behind the door. What's behind the Master of the Five Ways door. Oh, Patty, our musics are synced.
In case you didn't understand what I just mumbled, it felt very garbled. I said I love it.
Oh, it lined up perfectly with my mind music. I thought you were down here with me. I was like, whoa.
No, it did. But
okay.
I right after I said I love it, and I didn't really open my mouth.
That's so valid.
It was just kind of thinking it. Whoa.
I barely have the brain power to do anything like that. I don't know.
No.
I don't know. Topsy from Turby. And by Turby, I mean Turby.
Turby. You okay, bud?
Ask me in 2 weeks.
Okay.
When I have my brain back.
Yeah, so we went to, oh, I just killed something.
Oh?
We went to go visit my brother, but I had just gotten back from a work trip in Milwaukee. So I had been there for like 4 days, and then I got back and we were supposed to go that next day. But then we got there too late to check our bags, so we were like, I guess we'll just leave tomorrow morning. And then I said the wrong day for us to come back, so I had to ask off for another day of work.
Oh no!
But it was okay because Logan had asked off the whole week.
Oh, okay.
But then, and he had sent enough food to his grandma's. But I was like, why can't I check in for our flights? It was because they weren't for the next. Until the next
man!
Day. So we got an extra
Man.
day. That was nice. However, then we dealt with this whole thing where our first flight was 2 hours delayed, and then we ran and then still missed our flight and didn't get a hotel and slept on the benches in the airport.
That is
Ugh.
so disgusting.
Well, Logan just played Pokemon on his phone mostly and watched One Piece. Oh,
Ah!
Rose,
Oh,
which
yes.
brings us to it.
Please tell me
Logan-
Logan's Muy
Logan
Importante
wants
update.
me to tell you of this milestone.
Okay.
He has watched 1,000 episodes of One Piece.
Wow! Way
And
to go,
he
Logan.
is excited. He's got 100 left. Oh, I'm about to pass out.
Is he? I guess
Yeah.
that places him still in the Wano arc,
Did you?
but getting very close to the end of it.
Yeah, it was like 4 in the morning and he refused to go to sleep. So,
It's like I have to make it to 1,000. I can't wait for him to make it to Zoro versus King.
well, it just happened to align perfectly that he downloaded 30 episodes for the trip.
Oh, nice.
And he didn't watch much on the way down or up, I guess, as
As it is.
planned, but then he had plenty of time to catch up. So he ended up watching all of the episodes he downloaded.
That's awesome. I mean, it's not awesome that you were trapped
Yeah.
legally by Dastardly Airlines, but
Well, oh, hi Leah. Sorry.
hello, Leah.
Do we have the bathhouses?
We do.
Okay. 'Cause
I had to recover there
I
yesterday.
mean, it's pretty late, but I'm afraid I'm just gonna accidentally swing when I'm not paying attention.
And get exhausted.
Yeah.
Exhausted.
Actually, it's bedtime. I'll just go to bed. No, I'm gonna go to the saloon
Actually-
and talk to people, and then I'm gonna go to bed.
That was me in real life yesterday. Where I was like, ooh, it's bedtime. Actually, as it turns out.
Oh, I wish I tried to steal
I
the
need one
carpet
more. Actually,
in
got
Gus's
screwed
solution.
regardless. Now, I need one more ghost for what's his name?
Rasmodius?
Rasmodius. But it's already 9 p.m., so I don't even think today's the final day.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Cause like he closes up his tower at what, 8?
I think it's 10.
10? Oh lord, I'm not gonna make it.
I don't know where I'm going. I'm just wandering around.
And I only have 2 ghosts. Give me one more ghost.
Hi, Sebastian. I came all the way out
Guys.
here to see you.
No mas?
We have to spend the rest of our days only fishing in the lake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Rest of our days,
Crustaceans.
lake fishing. Oh, that actually sounds very nice. That's like a little lake fishing thing. Patty, do you like camping?
I do, however, for every good camping experience I have had, I have 3 bad camping experiences.
Valid. That's valid.
So
What do we feel about
it's a little
glamping?
mixed. Well, I feel like it defeats the purpose a little bit if it depends on like how I guess I should clarify, like, what are we talking?
Like, I guess well, I guess I
Like
can see it a couple ways.
RV or like, because there's definitely a difference between tent camping and RV camping, or like just
Yeah, I would say
Yeah.
maybe between RV, like kind of RV camping, or like the fancy tent camping.
okay. Yeah.
I did not make it.
What qualifies a
Two.
fancy tent?
I would say like lots of room room to stand up,
Shower?
very solid construction. I don't know about a shower necessarily, but maybe.
Okay.
I didn't know that there were tents that had showers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on like what type of fancy tent. Like we
That's
are
cool
like
as heck.
yurts, because I have yurts with like full plumbing,
Oh wow.
and they're like, come camp out, and it's like, does this count as camping anymore, or is this just a house?
This is just a house.
Yeah. This is a cloth
I
house
can
at that
admit
point.
that to the occasional enjoyment of a cabin.
I do like cabins. I like spending the night somewhere that isn't the house sometimes.
Yeah, I want to be
In
like
general.
in nature. I like both though.
adventurous.
My goal is to hit as many opportunities as possible in the summer. Piper and I were talking about going and visiting the family this summer, and then getting a cabin somewhere close to Tulsa. Somewhere in
Nice.
nature, close to Tulsa, with some hiking trails.
Ooh,
So if
the,
you have
I
any
hear
recommendations, let us
the
know.
lake over by Tahlequah is really pretty. Or not the lake, the park.
All right.
I think it's Sequoia State Park.
Nice.
So I got to see her this past weekend when I was Milo sitting,
Oh, that's
and it was
nice.
a very lovely time.
My
But we had watched some movie with a cabin in it, and I looked at her and I was like, "Do you want to go?
Cabins.
Would you like to be in nature?" Oh, the spirits are in good humor today. I think, have I mentioned that I follow this lady who's like a solo camper
I
No.
don't remember.
on TikTok? I don't know. I feel like I've talked about her a lot in the last week, but it's probably been to many different people. But I do. I follow this lady, and she is a solo, but she's like she's a fancy camper. She has fancy camp stuff, and she's like a very aesthetic camper person
Okay.
with aesthetic camping materials and such
I
and so
see.
forth. But the whole she edits her videos incredibly well, makes them really beautiful. I'm scared of getting murdered.
From camping?
From solo camping a little
I
bit.
see.
But I don't know. That's probably not
Yeah.
as great as a concern as Criminal Minds would have me believe.
I
Just
mean,
camp near where the park ranger is.
Oh, see, that's smart. That's
yeah,
good
and then
ideas.
you're only like, you just need to fear your worst slasher film fears.
Then I only have to worry
Yeah,
about like Jason, and then other than that,
exactly.
we're probably good.
Um,
You're right.
my-
I feel like I built it up in my brain to be like super rural and crazy, and actually, that's not at all what camping is.
I would love to go camping in one of the national parks that have like the little areas. I've never actually stayed in one of those though. We just always pass through them.
Yes.
However, the conference that I went to in Milwaukee, they announced the one for next year, and it's in San Francisco.
Right by them big old trees.
Yeah, and it like up through. It looks so pretty up there. I'm really excited. I'm like hoping that I get to go, but
Oh, that'd be awesome.
it would be very fun. Because I was like, but then I remembered the date. I was like, hold up. That's in April of 25. That's when we're talking about getting married.
Oh.
Oh
Oh my gosh.
I was talking to a lady that we work with, and she's like, we'll just do an early honeymoon, and then I do the honeymoon before the wedding.
I mean, totally possible.
Just extend your work conference.
The
But
honeymoon can really take place whenever.
yeah. Oh, come on.
Just to clarify, the lake that we're fishing in is the one under our farm?
No, it's the Mountain
Mountain
Lake.
Lake.
Oh my gosh!
I
No
mean, you
wonder
can get it
I'm
from-
alone.
I think you can get it from any lake, but I find more fish come out of the Mountain Lake.
You're not wrong, because I've been
Yeah, I
fishing
feel like
for
I
a
get a lot
while
of
now,
trash
and
at
I've
the
gotten
other
a
one.
lot of trash.
Yeah.
What is it with people polluting in our little forest under our farm? The heck? What the heck? But yeah, I think cabins are neat. I think tents are neat. I think
Have you
state
ever
parks are
done
neat.
the hammock camping?
Well, only that one
Like,
time
like
that the
real-
teepee broke, and that was not by choice.
I see.
I always thought it'd be cool to sleep in a tree.
I
Yeah.
would do hello. I would do
Hello.
real hammock camping.
Yeah.
When it was
you gotta
my
have
choice.
your hammock, you gotta have your mosquito net, you gotta have your tarp overhead. It's great.
See, that sounds just lovely.
It sounds
Yeah.
fun.
I saw an advertisement the other day for a tent attachment that you can put on the back of your hatchback.
Oh yeah, I've seen
So
those.
like, yeah. And the Honda Fit, I don't know if viewers at home know, but it is in fact able to fit quite a bit. Love a Honda Fit. And so I was like, oh, that would probably be really nice.
My my most recent camping experience was one of the bad ones.
Oh no!
And a lot of people had those, and they were destroyed in the hail and windstorm that we had to run
Oh.
through.
Oh no! I just
Oh.
had a very difficult fish. That was probably the one. Yeah, that's not ideal.
Oh,
But
you know what? I should be
they
using
look like
bait.
they were performing okay before that.
Oh yeah, they looked so cool. I was like, man, all these people have pretty cool setups, and then like so many of them just got ripped
got
to
absolutely
shreds. Their
wrecked.
mangled corpses were all over for the rest of the thing.
Oh lord. Fish, please. No. This fish is being a butthole to me on purpose. Okay. What are we looking for, by the way?
A
Sturgeon.
Sturgeon, okay.
So, when we went to go visit my brother, there was a handy little grocery store on the corner that sold just a bunch of random snacks. And I was really craving something sweet. So I got this thing called I think it was a Casbar. And
Mhm.
Casbar.
it essentially tasted like, you know, the Swiss cake rolls?
Oh yeah!
I freaking love those. But they were candy bar shaped, more rectangular, you know?
Yeah. Oh my gosh,
And
that
then
sounds awesome.
there was a layer of caramel as well. And then in the top, every now and then there was like a little crunchy something, like maybe a chocolate chip rice, or not chocolate chip rice, but what, cocoa puff or something? No, not cocoa puff. Maybe.
Ooh.
I don't know. There was a little piece, there was some crunchy stuff in there and some
Cuckoo
caramel.
for Cocoa Puffs.
It was so good, and just highly recommend if you come across one in the wild.
That sounds awesome.
Wait, well, maybe not in the wild. If you come across one at a store and purchase it from a reputable source.
Yeah, I feel a little
If you come
suspect.
across it at a vendor that you trust, then go ahead and get one of those. Sounds good to me. Ooh, the lightning. Lightning and the thunder. Have either of you started watching the Fallout TV show?
Yes.
No.
I'm going to start it this weekend. I'm
It's
really
very
excited.
good.
Oh, really? I'm excited.
Mm-hmm. It makes me very happy.
Yay! The trailer looked really good.
Yeah. I've just been brushing up on all my Fallout lore as we've been watching it too, because I'm like, I know, I recognize this. Why do I recognize it?
I know
That's why.
things. I swear to you, I've been watching to sort of prepare myself because I was less familiar with all the lore and the backstory and things. So I've been watching a few YouTube channels that do lore-based whatever, talk about all the different vaults and things and what their different deals
fun.
were. And there was a lot more to it than I thought there was. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. There's so much. So crazy.
So crazy. Absolutely
Those vault tech people be
bonkers.
doing some crazy stuff.
Yeah, that was not cool. A lot of it, as it turns out.
Turns out
not super awesome of everybody.
No.
I've got so many largemouth bass.
I watched one video that was all about cryptids appearing in Fallout, and that was very fun.
That's cool. Like Bigfoots and such?
Like Bigfoots, like aliens. I didn't realize how big aliens were.
Yes.
In the deal, and the Mothman cult.
Ah.
I'm losing the fish! Okay, we're good. This poor fish has been standing still in the middle of the bar, but like I was having the hardest possible time with it.
Okay. It's past 7, so we're not getting any sturgeons today.
I wonder if Willie will randomly sell sturgeon bait.
Oh, that'd be awesome. We gotta go check him in the morning.
When does his shop close?
5.
What did I do with those
boots?
I kept thinking, I need to sell these boots. I don't remember if I did or not.
These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. I've had to listen to an excerpt of that song 7 times in the last week.
Whoa.
Wow.
Actually, no. Wait. Times that by 3. 21 times. Right? 7 times 3?
Sorry, what's the math?
I'm gonna give you 7 times 3?
7 times.
21.
All right! Yeah! Oh, you have no idea how proud I am of myself. 9-year-old me would be so happy that we finally learned that one. But I was having my kiddos do a project on designing their own Jordans.
Ooh, yeah.
And part of that project was watching an excerpt of a documentary on the history of shoes in human society, which is pretty neat.
There's a movie. Well, there's probably multiple movies, but I just read, or I think there's like a family movie about a kid who wants to do that.
Design Jordans?
Yeah. Or like,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I just read about it today, but I know like actual real life stories of that as well. Of like
what? That's awesome. I need to go look at that.
Artists who were like, their big break is getting to design like a famous person's shoes or something, and then after that, like their designs are just so well known that people are like, oh yeah, give me some of those, and they just get to
give me some of those.
That is their job.
That would be the dream, and that would be so cool for the kids to see. To be like, wait a minute, this could be a career. This could be a thing that I do. It was a really cool documentary. I did not realize the first evidence that we have of shoes existing is like 40,000 years ago. Found not through the shoes themselves, but of the bones of the people found in this like cave near an area near Beijing in China. And they were able to tell that these human beings wore shoes because of their leg and foot bones.
Yeah.
The way they're shaped. And I was like, that's pretty freaking sick!
Because their toes were like bound together instead of like
kind of
out.
Yeah, like their toes were more pointed in a way that we know human feet don't do when they are
Because if you
not,
don't wear
and
shoes,
then
you just have big
yeah,
big toe spread.
and it even was something. I'm not gonna try to guess at what it was, but there was something about the strength of the leg bone itself,
Whoa.
like of the shin and
That
things.
makes sense.
That they were like, all of this combined tells us that these people had protected their feet.
Yeah, you use different leg muscles and stuff.
Yeah, when you're wearing shoes versus when you're not. And so it was pretty, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
That is really cool.
And of course they all flip out when they learn that high heels were originally worn by men. And they're like, huh?
That's awesome.
And I'm like, yeah, dudes. I'm like, it's true. And that they had such strict rules, like only a person of so much royal birth was able to wear heels that were like 3 inches and higher. And then
wow.
noble
Wow.
people could only wear inches that I think were like 1.5 inch to 2 inches.
Wow.
It was either 2 inches or 1.5 inches. Knights could only wear heels that were up to an inch tall, but like they could still wear a good height. And then everybody else was like not supposed to get up there.
Man,
Oh
dress
my
codes.
gosh.
Below
codes
your
be coding.
station.
Literally,
I would love to.
Like,
I would love to see in one of these.
measuring
Old...
station by height is crazy.
Isn't that cool? Be
Yeah.
like, check the height of your heel before you come talk to me again.
Get taller.
Get
Then
taller.
you can speak with me.
You need to be at least 1.5 inches taller with your shoes on before you speak to me like that again. Is what I want to see in the next season of Bridgerton.
Yeah.